I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
I like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
I like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
I like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
Let's do, what's the first alphabet, vowel in the alphabet, in the American alphabet, and the English alphabet? A. A like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
A like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
A like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
A like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas. Yeah, what's the next vowel in the English alphabet? E. E like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
E like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
You like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
You like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
What's the next vowel in the English alphabet?
I
I. Let's sing it together. I like to eat
like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
I like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
I like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
I like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas.
Oh, what's the next vowel in the English alphabet?
Oh,
Oh, look the oats.
oh,
Opals and bananas.
oh,
Oh, look the oats.
oh,
Opals and bananas. Oh, look the oats.
oh,
Opals and bananas. Oh, look the oats. Opals and bananas. Yes, come on down, everybody. Just a little further. What's that last letter vowel in the English alphabet? U. Oh, look the oats. Opals and bananas. 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 Yeah, give yourselves a hand. You guys have touched on the alphabet vowels. All right. All right, you guys, we're getting ready with our English. We're really enjoying our English, getting ready for America. When it's going to be English 24/7, that means we're getting ready with our English now. Read every day, reading English. Every day, writing English. Every day, listening to English. Every day, speaking English. Every day, thinking about English. Every day, dreaming in English. How many of you are dreaming in English? Not yet. You're not getting enough English. You will be dreaming in English in America, believe me. And so, everyone come this way, please. Thank you, Sarah. Everyone come in. Come on in. We have plenty of room. You just come in a little bit. Don't worry. I know you're very afraid the camera's going to catch you there when you're doing one of these songs. You'll become world famous. Agents will be calling and saying, "Oh, we're going to sign you up for a contract, singing contract." Okay. So we're learning our English. We're working on our English. So let's talk about our reading, everyday reading English. You should read things that you love to read about. What do you love to read about? I know for some people, reading is only for school. But if you're going to get successful in life, successful people are reading and they're reading and they're reading. Are they reading about things that interest them, things that make them better people, and things that improve their business or improve their work? And so getting a nice book that you love to read. Right now I'm reading Atomic Habits. I read Habits. I read Willpower Doesn't Work. And I read all these things about habits, the Emotionally Healthy Leader, and all these things. And so why do I read these books? Because they elevate me. They're written in English. I get better vocabulary, better spelling, better everything by reading. And these books help me. Get a book that helps you. Anybody reading an English book that's helping you right now? No. Okay, you guys are missing it. Right now you have time. You can read, when you get to university, you have hardly any time to read any extra reading apart from your textbooks. But right now you should be improving your English by reading English every day, something that you like. I know that maybe you're a little all-see, but my encouragement is be a little shakti-shali, okay? And so grab that, go down to Bundle Bookstore at Lakeside, pick out a best-selling book that interests you. Hey, this looks like a really good book. And so you buy it, you put it in your bag every few minutes. When you ever get a break, you pull it out and you read it, whether it's about business, sports, mountain climbing, or whatever it is in English, read it. And so that matches your interests, that you like to read. And so that will benefit your English so much. And then every day writing down new words, new phrases, new ideas, new thoughts, new ways to communicate things. Copy what good writers are writing on their blogs about your interests. And anyone reading English blogs, okay, something that matches your interest. You're interested in being an entrepreneur right now. You should be reading articles, blogs about being an entrepreneur. All right, there's dozens, hundreds of them on the net in English. You should be reading those things every day, getting ideas, every day getting vocabulary. Yawn, 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 whatever you do with yawn. Okay, you put it in your brain for future use, right? The more yawn you put in now, the greater ground you'll gain for the future. Did you ever see that English movie? Come in. English movie 300 about the Trojan soldiers that the son's complaining because he's got a fight with a wooden sword as he's growing up. He's a teenager and he says, "Dad, I'm so tired. I can't do it anymore." He said, "Look, I've got sweat all over my body, sweating. I've been sweating for over an hour." He said, and his father said to him, "Your sweat now will save your blood on the battlefield. Your sweat now will save your blood on the battlefield." And so that's the truth. And so your sweat now and preparing for the United States will benefit you. It will make you strong to be able to face challenges, be able to do better, to score a little higher. And so it's so important. Everything we do, we're trying to get a little more edge, a little more edge, a little bit more edge. If you can improve 1% every day, after 100 days, what will you do? Be 100% better, right? All right. And it comes in different forms. That the British bicycling team had a very weak record, and for over 100 years they'd not won but one gold medal in the Olympics. Now this is the UK. This is UK, and so they only won one medal in cycling in 100 years, in over 100 years, 110 years or something. And that's how poor they were. And the biggest bicycling race in the world, cycling race, what's the name of it? It's in France, Tour de France, right? And so that's the biggest, most famous bicycle race in the world. And they never won that in over 100 years. And so none of the cyclists. And they were so poor that even the best bicycling manufacturers, they were refusing to sell the bikes to British athletes. Why? They were afraid that their champion bikes might get connected with the British, and so that they didn't say, no, we're not exporting to Britain, only to France and to some other European countries in America. So that's how poor they were. But they got a guy named Dave Davenport or something, that engineer. And so he said, if I can just help us in 1% of their efforts to make some improvement, then that's going to keep boosting them forward. So everything he could do, he checked to see what would give them the most energy, what foods. He checked everything for each of their cyclist diets, what would give each of them the most energy. So he made sure this is what you focus on eating. So they'll have more energy, each of them will have more energy. He focused on sleep. How many hours of sleep will give you the most energy? So they found out the most sleep, how much sleep each athlete needed to get good energy. They also, on the muscles, they got heated suits. So the shorts here had a heater in it to keep the muscles at the right temperature for the best performance. They also put Vaseline on all the tires because that gives a better grip. They also got the better clothing. It was more aerodynamic. They put them in a wind tunnel to see which would be the best kind of clothing, and they found the best kind of clothing for their athletes. Every single thing that they could think of to maximize performance, increase everything. And in just 5 years, they got gold medalists coming from England. And then in another couple of years, they had in a row 6 or 7 British cyclists that won the greatest race in the world, the Tour de France. And so why did that happen? Because in every area, they're just improving just a little bit more. If you can get your muscle power up a little bit more, you can get your thinking power up a little bit more, you can get your speaking power up a little bit more, you can get your vocabulary up a little bit more, your pronunciation, your spelling, everything, you're moving it up. What's this gonna do for you in your life? You're gonna sink down? No, you're gonna go up, 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 up. And so the more that you keep making those improvements, little by little, little by little, little by little, that the more you're gonna be boosting yourself for your future. And so, yeah, you can spend time playing games. You can do that if you want. You can spend time just wasting your time. But if you want to make improvement in your life, then you're going to have to do a little bit of work every day. Bio? Okay, so I encourage you, break out a book and start to read it. And start writing down some new words and phrases. Start the right now is tourist season at Lakeside. Go to Lakeside, stand by sailways with your phone, and you scroll until a foreigner comes. When a foreigner comes, say, "Hi, my name is Trevisa. What's your name?" My name's Aditya. What's your name? And so then when they start talking, my name's Steve. My name's Susie. My name's whatever. And where are you from? And I'm from Australia. Wow, great country. I'm from Germany. Wow, great country. And what we're doing, we're practicing our English, right? Yes. And so all these things are going to benefit us. The more we speak to foreigners, like a girl on the bus today. Quickly, she made eye contact with me. Quickly, she smiled. Quickly, she said to me that, "Where are you going?" And I said, "Chibladunga." She said, "Are you with a consultancy there?" And I said, "Yes." And so, "Which consultancy?" "Beyond." And say, I'm right now, I'm with another consultancy, but I'm going for my U.S. visa interview on Tuesday. I said, "Great." And so she started shooting questions to me. Why is she shooting questions to me? She wants to get that visa. And so she's making she could have just sat there on the bus. But she wouldn't have got any FIDA, would she? No. And so, but she got FIDA today on that bus ride. As long as I even overshot my target, I had to yell, "Rokninas! And so anyhow, but she got the FIDA, didn't she? Because she went and made that extra effort to communicate. So you make the extra efforts in every area of your life to keep pushing yourself, getting a little bit stronger in every area of your life, every area. And so it's going to boost you for success. Bio? Okay, and so we're so excited to be able to help you for the United States. The United States, again, is the greatest opportunity for your education worldwide. It is the greatest opportunity, bar none. Better than Canada, better than UK, better than Australia, better than New Zealand, better than any other country on the planet. Why is that? There are more resources here than any other country on the planet. And yes, it's not the most populated country. It's not like India or China, but it is bigger than 3.5 times the size of India's in geography. China's bigger, a little bit bigger, but a lot of it is like Canada, cold and frozen, Mongolia and places like that. And so U.S. has got the most research. China's too. That they don't have the seas like the U.S. has, and they don't have the forest land and the crop land like the U.S. has. Yes, they got good things, but the U.S. has absolutely the very best. Plus, the U.S. has the international language, English. Chinese is not the internet. Maybe in the future it will be, but right now, what's the international language? English, and so that's makes it such a power. English speakers from all over the world coming there, and so that's just too good. And so what we do is we get guys like Albert Einstein that were born in Europe, Charles Schwarzenegger, the big weightlifter, and all these guys from other countries coming in and developing America and making it even more powerful. And so that's the U.S. is just too resource rich. And that's what gives you a good opportunity for education. You get money pumped in from two different sides, main sides, and that is from the government into the universities. Why does the government pump money into universities. The better trained the students are, the better workers, the workforce, the greater our GDP, gross domestic product is. And so it pays to put money back into education. And number two is that companies are putting money into education in the United States. Why are businesses putting money into education, into universities?
For resource building capital.
Yes. So both of these things, research and human capital. And so both of these are developing. It's less expensive to do your research through university. And so get a professor to take over a project and get him to get students to help him. It's less expensive than if you have to do it, your company has to do it. And then number two is you're developing top. You got your headhunters with your company looking to grab the top students from the universities. Just like a scout is for athletes going to high schools, noting which athletes are the best athletes to recruit for their university and for their teams. And the same thing, they're looking for the best students to be in their companies. And so that's why the companies are putting money into the universities. Okay, and then finally, you have alumni, successful people. They become millionaires and billionaires. They said, oh, a lot of this has to do with my university, the education I received. I'll give them a couple $1 million to build another building on their campus or something. And so that's how the universities make additional money apart from the tuitions and things. And so they develop great resources. You got the biggest libraries, you got the biggest laboratories, you have the most field trips, you have the greatest resources. You know, I go to the classrooms in the universities here in Nepal and some in India, and really it was like before I was born, the resources. Or just, I didn't see that kind of resources. You know, I had better resources when I was a child. And so when you go to the United States, you are going to see the best. You're going to see the most sophisticated, the latest, and every classroom, and everything is going to be different for you. And so it's greatest opportunity to get the gyan and get the networking. Guys, if you're going to go talk, go out to the hallway, please. Okay. All right. Thanks. And so you're going to get the best resources, you're going to get the best opportunity to educate yourself and become the strongest students, prepare for those great careers. And so it's just too good, too good. Have a seat. Thank you. Please continue.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. We're always wanting to make improvement in our life, and when the more pragati that we have, again, the more opportunities come in the future. And so the person that prepares themselves well at an early age has the rest of their life pretty much taken care of. And so you put the time in, the efforts in now, you're going to have the brightest future. That goes as well for your English proficiency. So you're watching the movies, the American videos every day. You're pausing them, and you're repeating them back into a mirror. You're developing a great great American sound. And so I'm trying to develop a more Nepali sound. And so but you want to develop a great American sound. You want to make it sound just like an American. So you watch those videos, you pause them, and you repeat them back into a mirror. Whether you're looking for business videos, business in America, or news in America, or psychology in America, or whatever your subject is, finance in America, whatever it is, that you're watching them, pausing them, repeating them back into the mirror. This is helping you sound very nice for the interviewer. The interviewer is loving to listen to you because you're already sounding like an American. And so that's why you want it. And again, your muscles in your mouth, you're very used to speaking in a Nepali way. And now you have to exercise and more, say New York, Los Angeles, Bill Clinton, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and Kamala Harris, and repeat all these things the American way of saying them. And so it's so getting your mouth muscles into a way that you can say these things. Okay? All right, let's do an American one together. She sells seashells down by the seashore. Okay, you know, sea is an S and shell is an SH. Can you make the difference in sounds between those two words? Yeah, the Nepali way is not to put too much sh in it, but the American way is to put a lot of sh in the SH, right? Okay? Seashell. Very good. Okay, but you're doing the first two words. Okay. Okay. You got the shells from the sea. They're called seashells. Okay. Seashells. No. Seashells. You need more cups. Very good.
Seashells.
Good.
Seashells.
No.
Seashells.
C. Like the letter C.
Seashells.
Good. Good.
Seashells. Seashells. Seashells.
Not she. Seashells. Good. Good. Shells. Good.
Seashells. Seashells.
What's this letter? C.
Seashells.
C.
Seashells.
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 You're making too much of a shot on that first one. Seashells.
Seashells.
Just go.
Seashells.
Okay, good. Keep working on that. Good.
Seashells.
All right, so we're practicing the American way of saying things, and so now let's do it. She is a girl. She. So we have to put a good. Now you guys are getting the sh better than most Nepalis that I hear. You're getting that sh, but now your sa is getting a sh sound. So she sells seashells. That's all. Down by the seashore. Seashells. She sells seashells down by the seashore.
Seashells down by the seashore.
Okay. All right. Let's do it again. Let's do the she sells, like she's selling something. She sells. Second one. Good. Okay, this one sells. This one she sells. She sells. A little more shot on the cheek. Wow, perfect.
Wow.
Good.
Seasons.
Perfect. Good.
Seasons.
Good.
Seasons.
Good. All right, so getting the sh sound and the sa sound to differentiate, okay? Getting that American sound, it comes with practice, and so getting that down, getting that down, getting that down, so that's perfect sound every time with the sa, with the s, and with the sh, okay? And so that's one of the sounds that, and let's do another one. Victor and Bob are very, very bad boys.
Victor and Bob are very, very bad boys.
Okay. Okay. Remember, Bob has a double B. Bob. 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 Not Bob. Not Bob. Not Bob. But Bob. Bob. And Victor is not Victor, but Victor. Make a vibration on your Victor. Put your teeth on your tongue. Teeth go on. Teeth on your lip. Victor and Bob. Victor. Make a vibration like this. Victor. Victor and Bob are very, very bad boys. Okay? Okay, let's talk. Very perfect. Victor and Bob. Bob. So you have to do this. Bob. Say Bob. Where's Bobby? Very good. Very good. Yes.
Victor and Bob are really bad boys.
Okay, so get more about on the second. Victor and Bob. Victor and Bob. Not Bob. Bob. Say baby. Not baby. Baby. Good. Yeah. Baby. Bob. No, not Bob. Bob. Yeah. Like bubble. You say bubble? Yeah, like that. Bob. Good. That's good. You're getting it. Victor and Bob are very, very bad boys.
Victor and Bob are very bad.
Okay, again, yeah, everyone's getting it on that second B on Bob. You're having trouble making another B sound. So Bob. Okay. Victor and Bob are very, very bad boys.
Victor and Bob are very bad boys.
Very good.
Bob are very, very bad boys.
Very good. Okay.
Victor and Bob are very bad.
Bob are.
Victor and Bob are very
Very good.
Victor and Bob are very bad. Victor and Bob are very bad boys. Victor and Bob are very bad.
Victor and Bob are very bad.
Okay, a little bit stronger on the second beat. Bob.
Victor and Bob are very bad.
Good.
Victor and Bob are very bad.
Good. Okay, a little harder on the second beat again. Bob. 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 Yeah, okay, Bob. Yeah. So, like you say, bubble. Bubble. And you say, so that breathe, do the double B. Bob. 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 More on the Okay, so developing our American sound on these words is so valuable and important. You know, the clearer we can sound more like an American, the better it sounds to the interviewer's ears, the better it sounds to everyone's ears. So that's why we practice these things, all right? And so getting the buzz and the buzz down perfectly, and getting the sha and the suz down perfectly, and other sounds in the American. So watch those American videos, imitate, listen carefully to how they're singing. They're not saying Bob, they're saying Bob. Right? And so Bob. Bob. Okay. So yeah, so the difference between those sounds. Okay, you guys are doing so awesome, and I'm really excited for your bright futures. So it's too cool, too cool. You know that sometimes if we don't get the interview on the first time, we become extremely sad. One girl came from another consultant. She said to me, you know, I didn't get my visa from the other consultancy. Now I'm trying with your consultancy, and so she said She said I fell into depression, and it was hard for me to get feeling positive again. So it's not the end of the world if you don't get it the first time. All right, remember that. It's not the what? End of the world, right? For you. It is sometimes a better step, you know. Yes. No, it doesn't. You can make it Okay, well, just tell me about I'll call him this afternoon. Just tell me to hold his horses. Yeah, I want him to go, but I don't know. You can do it this afternoon. They don't close till 5. Yeah. Just tell me when I call him. We'll figure it out. Okay, where were we? Okay, so the American pronunciation, it sounds, you know, we're getting it down, or many of you, when you first came into class, I could hardly understand what you were saying to me. But then you start watching those videos and you started imitating them, repeating it back into a mirror. You started listening to me and watching our YouTube videos and you're repeating them back and getting more and more of that American sound. And so you're sounding better because you're practicing, you're working on it. And so that's so important. Develop that sound. Because again, a lot of us haven't been exposed to American accents. We need to listen to it. We need to imitate it to develop ourselves for good communication, both for our interview and thereafter. Okay, but I jumped ahead to, it's not the end of the world if we don't get our visa the first time. Now, there's different reasons. It doesn't mean that you have too low of a GPA. It doesn't mean that you don't have sufficient resources. It doesn't mean those things necessarily, or that you're not confident. It could be there's a quota system for the day. They can only give so many visa slots because Diwali's coming, and the Sai's coming, Yar's coming, and or something like that. So we don't know exactly why some of the students that are good achievers and have good money and good personalities, everything, that they don't get it on their first try. And so, but it happens. And so when it happens, don't lose heart. Like Ankita and one of the other students, they didn't get their visa on Friday. They're back here on Monday to practice again. Why were they doing that? Because they know this is a golden opportunity. Yeah, for some reason I didn't get it, but now I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I'm not going to stop until I get my visa. One young man that's studying at St. Cloud University in Minnesota right now, he went to one or two consultancies before he came to us, and he didn't get his visa, and he came to us, and he got his visa on his third attempt. And so it's not, and now he's happily studying in the U.S. So again, it's not to say that this is the end of the world, and if I don't get it the first time. And the girl on the bus said she went or she said that one of her friends, it was yesterday at the U.S. Embassy, and so only saw that 3 people out of 100 or so people got their visa, and so it may be just a quota, and so but you've got your practice, you know the situation, you're going to go, yeah, next time I'm going to get it, baby. And so you've got to, you just keep a positive mind about it. I've got to give my best this time, but if for some reason it doesn't happen, I'm coming back. That Schwarzenegger, the great bodybuilder, his most famous role, what his famous role in the movies was? A robot called the Terminator. All right, Terminator. If you get a chance to watch it, that's all it has. It's a scary but fun movie too. And so this guy comes from so there's like one race of people or something, I forget exactly, but there's one boy that drops down like he's an alien, or maybe he's like going to be a real powerful person or something that help Earth. And so they sent a Terminator, a robot guy in from another planet to try to get this kid. And so, and he can go through walls, and he's everything anyhow. But his most famous line in one of the Terminators was when all of his arms got blown off and his head's just barely talking like this or something like this. I'll be back. I'm coming back. Every time you thought he was gone, he's back again, coming at you in a different way. It's you may not have an arm or a leg, but he's still coming at you. And so that's the way we've got to be like the Terminator when it comes to getting our visa. I'll be back. When a visa officer gives you the yellow slip, you turn to him and say, I'll be back. All right? So he let you know, okay. I'll give it to you next time. I'll give it to you this time. Just don't come back. So yeah. So we're going to give our best, right? And so we're prepare our best, working on our English every day, working on the questions every day. So right now is question time. And so we've got a chance where you can come one-on-one interviews, and if you'd like to practice in another room and make some noise out there, that'd be great. Or you want to listen quietly in here, that's wonderful. And so whichever you'd like to do. Let's just work on a question together as a group. Everyone stand up, please. Please give me your full name. Officer, my name is.
Officer, my name is.
Very good. And why do you want to study in the United States? You can study in Nepal. You can study in another country. Manos. Okay. Remember, try to put your career goal up at the front and say, I'm planning to become a successful doctor, a successful engineer, successful whatever you want to become. The United States has the strongest program in this sector. And with the skills and knowledge that I will gain from my in the United States, I will be well equipped to be a successful engineer, psychologist, whatever it is, in Nepal. Okay? Ujnabayo. Okay, what if I deny your visa today? What are you going to do? Officer, I'm very confident that you'll grant my visa today. But if there is a problem, I will correct that immediately and reapply for my studies in the United States. Okay? Short, sweet, strong, positive. You're not saying anything bad about the officer. Officer, you're trying to win him over. You say, officer, I'm confident that you'll grant my visa today. You're a good guy. I'm a good guy. Give me the visa. And so, officer, I'm confident that you'll grant my visa today. But if there is a problem, if there's some small problem, I'll correct that immediately and reapply for my studies in the United States. No need to apply. Welcome. All right. We should buy up. Yes. Bust those one at a time. For those in our listening audience today, we're so excited to have you that we are here at Beyond Education, offering great training and great resources to be able to help you for your studies in the United States. We are also able to help you for other countries. One of our students just left for the UK, or two of them just left for the UK, and so we can help you with other countries as well. But our main focus is the United States. Why the United States? It's the number one for education. More higher institutions in the United States than any other country. More international students in the United States than any other country. More resources in the United States for education than any other country. And so this is the great opportunity for the US today. And many people are getting their visas, so we're very excited to be able to help you. Give a call at our number and make an appointment, bring your family in, your friends in, and get all the information. We'll get you started with the process, with your documents, with your application, with scholarships, everything to help you get ready for your studies in the United States. We'll get you fully trained up, whether it's for IELTS, PTE, or Duolingo, or some other tests that you need to take, and we will train you up for your visa interview. So why don't you come in today? We're so excited to be able to help you. All right, first student, please. You can move that up if you want. Yes, we are so excited to be with you here at Beyond Education to help you get the best education on the globe. And so why not give us a call right now? Also, you can click onto our YouTube channel and you can subscribe to it and watch our videos, like them, share them with your friends. One young man came into our office. He said, "I've watched 50 of your videos and I just got my visa." And so these videos are available for you 24/7, free of cost. And so a great resource for you. I just met a girl this morning. She said, "I've been watching your videos. They've been very helpful for me." And so that you've got this additional resource. I encourage you also, if you want the extra touch, again, give us a call, get the information, come into our office, meet our staff, get started. We have 3 American trainers, myself and 2 others currently, and we are so happy to be able to help. All right. First.
So can I ask you a question?
Yes, sure.
If they ask why did you choose this university, can we say this university is affordable?
Yes.
Not our primary reason.
Yeah.
How can we say that?
Okay, so number one, you want to make sure that they want to make sure that the university is a match for you academically, for your study, for your career goal. So, officer, I'm planning to become whatever you're planning to become, and then and a successful finance officer in Nepal, United States. This program has this university has a very strong program in finance, and
this shouldn't be our primary reason, right?
Affordability should not be the primary reason.
Secondary.
Yeah. It's a good question.
And what about will you do some jobs in the US if they provide us some jobs, not internship, but actual job.
Okay, so the best thing is to say, officer, I will be focusing on my studies. I'm not planning to work outside of my study area. Now, study area can mean internship, it can mean work in your department, and so I'm not planning to work outside of my study area. Yeah.
I can't say that I will be doing some internship to gain.
You don't need to do that. You don't need to say that. Officer, I'll be focusing on my studies. Yeah. No, officer. What they're trying to see is if you're going to leave your studies and go work illegally. So that's what they're fishing for.
Oh, I can say beyond the academics, as in like extracurricular.
Yeah. Now they're not really asking, are you going to work on campus? Then that's not the question. They're not asking, are you going to do an internship? They're not asking that question. They're asking, are you going to work? Meaning, are you going there to work? You jump your student visa and go start working illegally. And so that's the question they're asking. Are you going to be working while you're doing this?
And what about what contribution you're going to make to the university?
Yeah, I'll be an officer. You know, my GPA is high. I love academics. I will be a model student for others. And I will be helpful to fellow students. I'll be helpful to my professors. I'll be involved in all positive activities on campus and stay away from all negative activities.
Like joining communities?
Yeah, joining the clubs on campus and joining organizations connected to your department, international student services, international student programs, things like that. And those are all positive things, but staying away from protests and staying away from bad company.
Protest as in what kind of?
Oh, they have protests, right now for the biggest ones perhaps that have been on campuses have been the anti-Israel, So happy to have you with us today. Thank you for those that are India. Hello, oh, you're from India. Great. Nice to have our Indian audience too. Today, we're wanting to help everybody we can. We have an office in Bangalore, and you can look that up. You can give us a call at our Bangalore office as well. And so our offices are in Pokhara, Nepal currently, and Bangalore, India, and hopefully we'll get started in Mumbai soon. And then China for our Chinese students. And so,
what about if they ask about the relatives in the US? I have relatives, but NDS 160. I feel there's no. So I think that should match with the interview, right?
No close relatives in the United States.
But I do have relatives, but I'm just gonna say no.
Okay, you shouldn't have put that on your DS60 because it's not going to match. So
it should match the information.
Sorry,
Like
it should match. Yeah.
Yes.
And they ask questions like, you're planning to live with your relatives? No, officer, I'm living in camp. They live here. I'm studying here.
On campus?
I'll visit them. Yeah, I'll visit them. No, it's not like that. I'll visit them during the vacation times. I'll visit them during vacation. Okay, do we have any students wanting to practice their interview today? If not, I'm going home. Just kidding. Yes. All right. Samjata. Vamos. Good morning. Good to see you today. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name. Okay, a little quieter, please. A little quieter. We have a busy place here. A lot of wonderful students, and they're very excited. Samjata, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. Please tell me, what is your career goal?
My career goal is to become a successful entrepreneur. I plan to study managing a successful to farming for 2 to 3 years.
Could you say it a little more loudly for me, please?
Okay. My career goal is to become a successful entrepreneur. I plan to start by managing my father's poultry farm for 2 to 3 years to gain practical experience. And after that, I will use this experience to start my own hatchery business. And the poultry industry in Nepal faces challenges like outdated technology, traditional farming practices, and low qualifications. And by starting my own hatchery business, I will provide high qualifications that will help with my father's business and poultry industry in Nepal.
Okay, very good. All right, so other things I would say is the population in Nepal is increasing, and the chicken consumption is increasing, and so we have a great opportunity to supply the demand. The demand is increasing for chicken, and so as we've experienced with our poultry farm, and I'd like to be involved in this industry in the future, and that's why I want to study business, and so to see how to organize our poultry farm in the most professional manner, and so I'm very excited, officer, about this great potential of studying in the United States.
I also visited the hatchery, which is located in Chittagong, Bharatpur, and we buy poultry, 1 year old chicks from that hatchery, and
Yeah.
I also impressed for their process, like incubation process, and how to replace them in a hatchery machine.
Excellent, very good. So you have a strong desire for this industry, and now you're getting the business skills to understand how to organize that business in the best way. Very good. That's a great reason, and to study in the United States, because the United States has both the strongest poultry industry and the strongest business training of any country. So it's a good double opportunity. Okay, great. Okay, let's go to the next question. What was your GPA?
In high school, I got the 3.03 GPA.
Okay, very good, excellent. And so, do you feel like you can cope up with the American culture and academic program, which is very rigorous?
Yes, I have been learning English since I do, and I'm good at communicating in English. And I have taken the PTA and scored 58 overall, and which demonstrate my English strong proficiency. And I can easily fit the US culture, US environment.
I've been taking additional classes with American trainers with Beyond Consultancy to be fully prepared for my studies in the United States. Right. So remember, that's going to be a valuable thing because it shows that you are really getting yourself ready for the United States. Great. Okay, Sanjata, why do you qualify to be a student in the United States and receive your visa today?
For sure, I'm a sincere student, and I'm academically prepared for my study in the US, and I'm financially fit to cover all the expenses during my studies in the US. And my English proficiency is strong, and I will return back to my home country Nepal with the skills and knowledge I gained in the US to support my family and society in business field.
I'm so happy, Sanjata, to grant your visa to study in the United States. Give Sanjata a hand. Yay, good job, good job. Good job, everybody. Next, please. Who is next? Wow, Simone, how are you? Good. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to study in the United States. First of all, what is your purpose in visiting the United States?
Purpose to visiting the United States to pursue my bachelor's degree in computer science at Southwestern State University.
Okay. Wow. And why did you choose this university?
I chose this university mainly for its strongest computer science program. I've heard about tuition fees and experts in the field, mainly in computer science, such as Dr. Dan Kaiser, who is the full-fledged professor of computer science for more than 30 years. I like the way he explains programming to the students, and its reputation for fostering student success made it an ideal choice for my academic and career goals.
Wow, that sounds impressive. And so have you been in touch with this professor, Simone?
Not in touch, but I've been following it.
Okay, all right. Well, that sounds good. And but it's expensive to study in the United States. Who will be your sponsor?
My family will be sponsoring my education.
Okay, how is that possible? What do they do?
I'm trying to fund my education through jobs of my parents, agriculture, teachers of my grandmother. We also have additional income through land leases and green rentals, and apart from that, we also have savings of around $48,000 in my mother's bank account.
Okay, what is your combined annual income?
Our combined family annual income is $37,000.
Okay, so your father?
My father is branch manager of Sadhana International Consultancy.
My father is the branch manager of
Sadhana International.
Sadhana International
Educational Consultancy.
Educational Consultancy. Yes, go ahead.
And my mother is senior farm manager at Praveen Farm, and my grandmother is running her agricultural business, and we have actually gone through land leases and room rentals.
And the combined income again?
$37,000.
37,000. Okay. And how much in savings again?
$48,000.
48,000. You have land?
Yes.
What's the value of your land? Okay, find that out so you can always answer that question. Okay, do you have the documentation to show
Yes.
that this is true?
Yes.
Great. And what ties will bring you back to Nepal?
Officer, I have a strong ties to return to my home country because as the only son of my parents, I have the responsibility to take care of them in their old age. And I have all my relatives, my friends, and living here in Nepal, so I have to come back after having completed my studies.
Okay. So I would put, in addition to the family, I would also, my dream.
Yes.
Tell me your dream.
My dream is to become a successful data scientist working in the government of information technology.
And where is that located?
It's located on
Kathmandu. Which one? Sina Mugger. Okay, great. And what got you interested in working for the government?
Because I think private job only see for their profit, but government is going for our country. So I want, if I contribute my skills to the government will our country's development. So I want to do something for my country. I want to make my country a better place. That's why I want to work in the
So
government.
that's your dream.
Yes.
Help your country. And help you be back with your family.
Yes.
And remain close to them.
Yes.
After a 4-year gap of being separated from them.
Yes.
Be back with them and remain with them and work and serve your government. Wow, that is so noble, and we're so happy to grant you a visa today. So welcome to the United States. Right, good job. All right, next, please. Next, please. Who is next? Why not you? Why not give us a call at our office today, right now, and come in with your family and friends and get started. We're here to help.
Thanks about the GPA.
Yes.
Should we say our 12
Yes.
GPA or 11? 12?
Yeah. You can say both. You can say my 11th was this, my 12th was this. You can say my 10th was this, my 11th was this. It's showing your consistency or your improvement.
And if they ask how do you qualify for studying in the US?
How do you qualify for
For studying in the US?
studying in the U.S.? I'm a sincere student, academically prepared for my studies in the U.S. My English proficiency is strong. My finances are fit to cover all of my expenses during my full study period. I will maintain all visa rules.
F1 visa.
Yes.
F1 visa.
Yeah. And return back to Nepal with the skills and knowledge that I've gained to benefit my family and society in the field of finance. Okay, next, please. So let me just do a little bit more with my guests here online. Okay, so we have our Bangalore office open, and so we're excited to be able to get you trained and be able to get you to university in the U.S. from Bangalore now, and so then we'll be starting up in Mumbai hopefully before too long, and then in China after that. So we're excited. Beyond Education is providing such great resources, and we have resources also online. If you'll check our videos on YouTube, you'll see that we have a great over 200 videos that are available for you to listen to watch. Some of them have several several million views, and so we have great trainers, and so you get a lot of knowledge and understanding about the process by watching our videos, and you can share them with your friends. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It can be a great experience for you. And so I just encourage you to go ahead, click onto our YouTube channel, begin watching those videos and sharing those with your friends. Yeah, so we're back here at Beyond Education, and we're very excited to be able to give you this golden opportunity. Give us a call at our office now for information, and it's so good. All right, Govinder, yes. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, sir.
Good, good. Tell me, what is your plan in visiting the United States?
I'm planning to visit the United States to pursue my bachelor's degree in business administration at Southeast Minnesota State University.
Are you planning to work while you're in the United
No,
States?
sir, I'm only focused on to pursue my bachelor's degree in business administration.
Will you be going to your friend or family member's home to live?
No, sir, I live on campus.
On campus, okay. And what are you going to be doing during your free time?
In free time, I'll be engaged in many different activities oriented by the campus, and I'll visit my city areas and the United States place, and I will make friends and take research about my field.
Very good, very good. And what is your major?
My major is business administration.
Why did you choose this major?
Also, I want to be a successful entrepreneur in Nepal, and business administration provide the strong foundation in essential business skills like management, marketing, finance.
What is management?
Management is how to manage the business activities in the business.
Okay.
Teamwork and decision making, equip me with essential knowledge and experience, give me the succeed in the globalized business.
Well, it sounds like you already understand that what you'll be pursuing, and what would you see yourself doing in 10 years' time?
After 10 years, I see myself in a successful entrepreneur in Nepal, and I want to expand my own clothing brand and to create job opportunity in my society and help bring Nepalese products into the international market also.
Okay. What kind of products what kind of clothing are you planning to manufacture?
Unisex or formal dresses, and to give the importance of the Nepali traditional cultural dresses also.
And do you have any experience in this area?
So I have no experience, but I want to do this.
How did you become interested in this?
I'm interested in my father friends also doing the clothing business, so I'm interested to become them.
Very good. Well, it sounds like you have a good plan, and I'm happy to help you towards your goal of studying in the United States. Good job. Give Govinda a hand. Yes. Wow. Yes. All right. Next. Who is next? Wow. How are you feeling today?
I'm perfectly fine, officer.
Fantastic.
How about you?
Good, thank you. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examining officer today. Please give me your full name.
Officer, my full name is Simran.
Simran, please tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
My purpose in traveling to the United States is for studying purpose. I'm studying Bachelor in Justice Administration in Southwest Minnesota State University.
Justice Administration. How did you become interested in this, Simran?
Officer, when I was in teenage, I like to watch a lot of crime series, and I used to watch a show called Adalat in free television. I was interested in the work of the lawyer and how he used to manage the cases and the police officers and all of the investigation process. I was really engaged in it and interested in it, so I thought that I can do something to my country through this field. So I'm planning to study.
What can you see yourself doing in 10 years' time?
In 10 years of time, I see myself the criminologist of the Nepal government, and if I can do, then I want to become a constitutionalist in a constitution council and make a law which is required to the country and what the society needs.
Wow, that sounds like a great plan, Simran.
Thank you, officer.
Yes, and so What was your GPA in high school?
In high school, I've got 3.40 GPA.
Very good, excellent. And how about your English proficiency test?
Yes, officer, I have given the IELTS test. I've got the overall band of 6.5, not less than 6.
And please tell me about your financial situation. Who will be your sponsor?
My mom and dad are going to be my sponsors.
What do they do?
My dad has two businesses. He has a restaurant in the very tourist area of Pokhara called Lakeside, and he's also handling a cafeteria in a school called Himanchal Boarding School. And beside, my mom is an insurance agent, working as an agent manager in Citizen Life Insurance in the branch of Pokhara.
Wow, sounds like your family is well engaged. What is their annual income?
The annual income.
Combined annual.
The combined annual income of my mom and dad is $42,000. We have a saving of $38,000, which is separated for my education in the United States.
Good. And do you have any land?
Yes, officer, we do have land.
Do you know the value of that land?
I actually do.
Okay, it's on a tax certificate. If you can make a copy of that, keep that in the document. Just okay, very good. Well, you looks like you're well ready to study in the United States and become a great criminologist. Yay! Give this girl a hand, Simran. Yay, Simran. Excellent job. All right, next, please. Again, for our audience out there, just giving you encouragement to give us a call here at Beyond Education, Consultancy, and Immigration Services. We're so happy to be able to help you to be able to study in America or UK or another country. Primarily, our work is for the United States. That's where we have the strongest, education system worldwide. And so you have the best opportunity currently in the United States for all major subjects. If you're studying Sanskrit or you're studying Chinese philosophy or Italian art, you want to go to those selected countries to study those particular specialized subjects. But in any major subject, you want to study in the United States. The best opportunity to do. And right now, Joe Biden said, open the doors for the students. And so more slots are opening all the time to be able to go for your visa interview. So why not go for it? Go for your visa interview and take that big step for reaching your dreams and going beyond your dreams. So this is an exciting time. Anyone else want to do a practice run today? Okay. Well, it's been an exciting time. So good to be with you today. And we'll make a plan to see you in a few days. And until then, I'll take care and be in touch. Give us a call, let us know. And you can also send us a message. And we're so happy to be able to help you. All right, take care. Have a great day. Bye now. Okay, good.